In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on May 4th, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Seattle Mariners versus Oakland Athletics. American League West rivals Seattle and Oakland wrap up their 3-game series with some Thursday matinee ball. The Mariners won the series opener on Tuesday night 2-1. The Mariners are 3-7 in their last 10 during Game 3 of a series and 9-3 in their last 12 Thursday games. The Athletics are 28-62 in their last 90 home games and 17-45 in their last 62 overall. The under is 4-1 in Mariners' last 5 overall. The over is 18-8 in Athletics' last 27 overall. The Mariners are 12-4 in the last 16 meetings in Oakland and 24-8 in the last 32 meetings. It is very hard at this point to look at Oakland and seriously consider putting some cash down on them. They have won a total of 6 games on the season. That is 4 less than any other team in the game, and they have yet to put together 2 wins in a row. Over their last 10 games at home, they are 1-9, with 5 of the losses coming by 2 or more runs. They've recently had a couple of 1-run losses, so they should be due to be blown out here. I like Seattle's lineup to wake up in this finale, and with it being only the second big league start for Rucinski since 2018, he is ripe to be picked off here. The run line currently has both sides at -110. Oakland is 0-4 in their last 4 games against American League West opponents heading into Wednesday. They are also 1-9 in their last 10 Thursday games. At this point, it doesn't matter about the pitching matchup. Backing the Oakland Athletics is a no-go, as they don't string together offense and can't finish games. Backing the A's just doesn't make much sense these days. The Seattle Mariners are the better side, even if they've underachieved up to this point themselves. So the Seattle Kraken to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Mariners are averaging 4.21 runs per game and 4.15 runs per game on the road. They average 3.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Athletics. With Oakland giving up 6.94 runs per game at home, the Mariners will go over their average in this game. The Athletics are averaging 3.8 runs per game and 3.19 runs per game at home. They average 4 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Mariners. Even though Seattle is giving up 4.15 runs per game on the road, the Athletics won't score enough runs to push the score past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Braves versus Miami Marlins. A pair of National League East rivals finish up a series on the Diamond down in South Beach, searching to pick up a victory. The Atlanta Braves are on the road as they travel to face the Miami Marlins in the final game of a 3-game series Thursday afternoon. In the opening game of the series Tuesday night, the Braves got their bats going and delivered a 6-0 victory to draw first blood in the series. Will the Braves prevail on getaway day, or can the Marlins get enough offense going to deliver a win in the finale? This article was published prior to the conclusion of the middle game of the series at Lone Depot Park Wednesday evening. Atlanta is 14-3 in their last 17 road games and 38-16 in their last 54 road games against a team with a left-handed starter, while the over is 5-1 in their last 6 games following a win. Miami is 15-37 in their last 52 division games and 1-4 in their last 5 Game 2 matchups, while the over is 5-0 in their last 5 games following a loss. I like the Braves initially before Max Fried's start got pushed back to Friday. And Jesus Luzardo has been pretty much as good as advertised as the high upside arm that the Marlins were hoping they were acquiring from Oakland in the past. Atlanta's arguably the MLB's best road team, but they can't win them all, and I believe that Miami steals one here. So the Miami Marlins money line is our full game side pick. Atlanta entered Wednesday having seen the over post a 17-13 mark in their 30 games on the year. The Braves are 8th in the majors in runs per game with 5.2 runs per contest, though that number climbs to an average of 5.5 runs per game on the road this season. Atlanta's average total on the year is 8.8 runs per contest, a number that falls to 7.9 2.94 runs per contest as the road team this season. Miami entered Wednesday's action having seen the under post a 14 to 11-2 mark in their opening 27 games of the season. The Marlins are 29th in the majors in runs per game as they average only 3.3 runs per contest, though that drops to 2.76 runs per game at home. Miami's average total this season is 7.97 runs per contest, while that number craters to 6.58 runs per game in the spacious confines of Lone Depot Park. We saw only 6 runs in the opening game of the set, and with the Marlins' offensive struggles, combined with solid pitching, this game falls short of the mark as well. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Blue Jays vs. Boston Red Sox. On Thursday night, the Toronto Blue Jays and Boston Red Sox clash in the final game of a 4-game series at Fenway Park. The Blue Jays are 4-0 in their last 4 in Game 4 of a series, and the over is 7-1 in their last 8 Thursday games. The under is 6-2 in Toronto's last 8 in Game 4 of a series. Meanwhile, the Red Sox are 13-3 in their last 16 at home versus a team with a winning record, and the over is 4-0 in their last 4 Thursday games. The over is 19-7 in Boston's last 26 versus the American League East. Gausman had a rough outing versus Houston back on April 17th, but in his 2 starts since then he's been great. Combined in that pair, Gausman is 1-0 with 14 innings, 0 earned, 9 hits and 1 walk. In the Wednesday matchup, the Blue Jays played a fairly sloppy game overall, and Mano didn't get much help from the pen. Boston comes into this matchup looking to complete the 4-game sweep, but the starting pitching matchup does not favor them. The Red Sox are starting Brayan Bello, who has allowed 8 earned runs in 12.1 innings pitched this year. The Blue Jays will turn to Kevin Gausman, who hasn't allowed a run in 14 straight innings. I like Toronto to bounce back here and stave off the sweep, so the Toronto Blue Jays to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The first 2 contests of this series have seen a lot of runs on the scoreboard, and I'm looking for another high-scoring affair. As I've mentioned, Gausman hasn't allowed a single run in 2 straight starts, and that could easily change when he faces off against Boston's red-hot lineup. The total has gone over in 11 of Boston's previous 15 games overall. Also, the over is 6-0 in the last 6 encounters between the Blue Jays and Red Sox. The Blue Jays shouldn't have any problems scoring a few runs against Brayan Bello, and with both bullpens pitching in a shaky form. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.